Good morning, Dukes and Duchesses of Dirtumberland. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing amazing. Just taking it easy on this little downhill bit. Not very easy, you know, riding one-handed, I promise. Right, so just on a short little blast into Kilda village to pick up a parcel with a little bit of cheeky bike tech. What could it be? I can tell you something though, it's a beautiful morning. Absolutely glorious day up in Northumberland. And this is what we came for, the Airbank Pocket SE, tiny bicycle tyre inflator. Right, let's go and find the shop. Never gets old. Occasionally gets boring, but never gets old. Castle dirt bag. We are ensconced in the mothership. So we're now going to do a proper unboxing of the Airbank Pocket SE. Tiny bicycle tyre. They spelled it wrong. Inflator. Okay, let's get the chesty on and get this unpacked. Right, so let's say we've got here the Airbank Pocket SE. This is the model AS100. It's got a 300 mAh battery, 7.4 volt. It's got a max pressure of 100 psi, and it's a Type C charger. So yeah, great for using with any other items you may have. So let's get it unboxed. Now there were some complaints with this that it didn't come with a any sort of packet to store it in, but I guess that's our little cellophane packet to store it in. So we've got a cellophane packet, we've got our instructions, and we've got our box in here. We've got a USB-C charging cable. Let's take that out. Yep, so we've got USB-C to USB-C cable. It's quite a short cable, but I guess if you're bike packing and you're using a power bank, that's probably not going to be an issue. We've also got in here a Schrader valve. So I'm guessing that's if you want to set it up with a Schrader tyre. Is that the way around? I'll never get these right because I haven't used a Schrader tyre in years, but I'm not going to stress too much about that because mine are all Presta. And in your little baggie, we have our Airbank SE. So yeah, quite small in my giant man hands, my tiny man hands. I'm like Trump. Yeah, so fairly small. You've got your on off button there. You've got your power LED there. And yeah, so that I guess screws off. Yeah, that pops out. So then you can pop in your, there we go, that way around. And then if we pop that one out, we can change our valve type around very easily. Pop that back on. Yeah, there you go. So that'll work now with your Schrader valves, but I use Presta, so we're going to take that out and pop the other valve back in. In fact, looking at this, they look exactly the same. So that could double as a spare, or that could double as a spare, depending on which one you want to put back in. But yeah, we'll go back with that for now. So pop that back on and back in. So we have a flat tyre. Screw that valve core back on. So we have a nice flat tyre. Let's pump him up. So apparently you have to switch it on before you put it on. Okay, so there we go. Quite noisy, but yeah, that's pumped it up nicely. I would say it's probably a good 30 psi. We could put it on a bit longer. Perfect. Yeah, I reckon that's a good 40 psi now. Nice and sturdy. So yeah, good little bit of kit. Still in the green as well. So that's a 145. What size are they? Yeah, those are 45. So that's 145C tyre, fully inflated. Back up to yeah, probably about 40-50 psi. This doesn't have a PSI anywhere to indicate how much PSI you've used. So yeah, it's not ideal in that respect. Other models do. I'm just going to take this warning sticker off. Other models do have a PSI LCD display, LCD display. This doesn't. So yeah, that's a tyre pumped up to a good 50 PSI using the Airbank SE. We're still in the green. So yeah, still over 80% battery left in there. At some point I may sit and test it with lots of different tyres and see how many it pumps up. But for now, I just wanted to give it a quick go and see what it works. Yes, it works. Yes, it's a little bit noisy. Probably took around about 45 seconds to a minute. I didn't time it. So actually Lee's coming around soon with a tyre. So I might get my watch out and we might time how quickly it pumps his tyre up. And we're trying it with a Schrader valve as well. So we'll give that a go and see how long that goes. But yeah, good bit of kit. Doesn't have a LCD display telling you how much PSI is in your tyre, so it's very much by feel alone. But look, if you're carrying CO2, then you're not going to know with a CO2 canister how much PSI you've got. And this is very much, I would think of as an alternative for carrying a CO2 canister around. In fact, I will be ditching my CO2 canister and carrying this instead, as long as I make sure it's fully charged up before each ride. Right, anyway, Lee's going to be here in a second, so let's wait until he gets here and we'll see how quickly it pumps up his tyre. Right, so apparently you switch it on before you put it on the valve, so press the button, then press it again, and then again. That's it, and put it on. Takes a while. I've had to go on this one, but
I'm here all night.
Is it going off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to keep it going. Yeah.
Probably done. That's it, and pop it off. So there we go, Dukes and Duchess of Dirtumberland, the Airbank SE. Cracking little bit of kit, works a treat, and yeah, packs down to absolutely nothing, weighs next to nothing. It's probably about the same weight as a CO2 and a canister, you know, the CO2 inflator in a canister. And it comes with its own little baggie as well, which is dead handy. Right, stay safe, keep it supple side down, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye for now.